Okay, so you guys have all seen this video. If you haven't, if you're new here and you haven't watched this video, just go to our channel, go to our YouTube channel, and you can browse through all our videos, and you're going to see this original video there. In this commentary of this video, I'm just showing you guys how incredibly awesome this software is. And this is Univah. Now, in light of all of what's going on with Reallusion and our company, you've seen how Reallusion loves to watch our videos and then they'll rush to their YouTube channel and try to use the little AI tools that they've added in their software to try to recreate the final output that you see us achieve inside of Univah. That's why we are copyright striking their videos. In case it's not abundantly clear, we are copyright striking the Reallusion official corporate YouTube channel because they watch our videos, they study our videos, and then they go to their company with their wonderful little staff members, and then they try to recreate what they see in Univah using their wonderful little C Dance AI tools. That's what they're doing. They saw our SIGGRAPH video. They tried to copy that. They used AI to try to copy it. And why? Because they cannot do natively inside their own software what Univah can do. The reason we don't have to use AI, look, don't you think it's interesting that they have to use AI to try to match what Univah does without AI? Don't you find that interesting? And it's not just Reallusion, C-Dance, Midjourney, all of them. I've said this many times. Unreal Engine, all of them are watching our videos and they see something really cool that we do and they rush back to their companies at the speed of thought, okay? At the speed of light, at the speed of Satan. And they try to recreate a lot of what they see us doing. They just really want to recreate. They really want to show their users, oh my God, we can do it too. We can be competitive. Oh my God. And so that's what all of this is about. It's about them not being creative. It's about them not being able to come up with their own original concepts for videos. They don't have any ideas left, apparently. They can't come up with an original idea to save their life. So they watch our videos. We do something extraordinary in real time. You see this video? You see how our company, we show you workflows? You see how we keep showing you workflows? And there's no editing tricks. These are not AI overlays. We are genuinely this good. So for years, when a lot of you thought, oh, that's not possible, it's AI. Universe AI, it's AI. Religion is AI. Religion VFX, it's AI. And we kept telling you, no, it's not. No, it's not. Here is a video. This is a workflow. And we showed you workflow. You see how every single thing we say, we can back it up. We show you real-time workflow. What do you get from Reallusion? Not this. Not this, ladies and gentlemen. You do not get this. What you get from Reallusion is they're trying so hard. They see how we have incredible. We are so innovative. We're the first company to have this render style switching. Okay. We're the first company to do a lot of things. Okay. And so they see us, we're able to switch from extreme realism. And with one click, we can switch to, tune, to a tune shader. And it blew their minds. It blew their everlasting minds. They sat there and wondered and pondered among themselves how in the world we're achieving this in real time. And because of their lack of knowledge and lack of intelligence and lack of R&D, because apparently all these software companies have forgotten that research and development is an important part of development. And because none of them read and they don't do any research, they really sat there and assumed this was AI. So what did they do? They went and said, oh, well, since they're using AI, we're also going to use Midjourney and Cdance and ChatGPT and blah, blah, blah. And we're going to try to achieve the same results. Well, sucks for you. You played yourself because now they've realized, holy crap, Univah is not AI. They're doing this in real time. It's not AI at all. Their software has zero AI. And so now they don't know what to do. Now they don't know if they should backtrack or go forward. They don't know what to do because they've spent so much time trying to integrate AI into their workflows. They've added AI on top of everything because they're trying to hit buzzwords. They're trying to be a part of the AI bubble, the AI hype, right? And so now you're using a software and you don't even know what an iClone animation is. They're so embarrassed of their viewport quality, they don't even show you their viewport quality in their promotional content anymore. That's them admitting to you that they have failed. 26-year-old company, Reallusion, has failed you. That's them admitting they failed because in 26 years, they haven't been able to produce the kind of quality in their viewport that you see in the Univah Film Engine viewport. And notice there's no ray tracing. There is no RTX. You don't need an RTX. You can get this quality from an NVIDIA GTX 1050. An NVIDIA GTX 1050 will produce this quality in the viewport in real time at high FPS. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I've tested it. It works. I'm the architect of this tool. If I tell you it's true, it's true. So while they're trying to seduce you with RTX and trying to get you to believe that if you have an RTX computer, you're going to be able to. No, you're not. I'm telling you ahead of time because I'm a developer and I know things you don't know. I'm telling you right now, it doesn't matter how much RTX they give you, it's not going to be anything better than what Blender has. If you want to know your future as an iClone user, just go to Blender. That's your future. Okay? It's just Blender, but with a whole bunch of AI. It's just Blender, but Blender is free, sweetie. Okay? Blender is giving you the same thing for free. Okay? So Blender has had ray tracing forever. They've had real-time ray tracing forever. Real-time ray tracing is not difficult to implement. It's easy. So you could just go to Blender and use that, sweetie, if you like a grainy viewport. So this is all we're saying to the CG content creator community, okay? To the very few of you that are left still using iClone, holding on for dear life, hoping iClone gets better. To the few of you left, and there are very few, okay, as iClone is doing a wonderful job. They have a PhD in losing customers, okay? They have a doctorate's degree, okay, in losing customers. They know they have expertise. They are excellent at driving away good people. Okay, if you're a great person, a great artist, chances are Reallusion will do everything in their power to drive you away. So they're extremely awesome at losing people. Okay, and the only people that they're going to have left are weirdos, people who don't know how to make anything, people who are like stuck in between AI and talent, people who hate talent. That's the kind of people that they have now. The company Reallusion, they've become so toxic. Just look at the comments in their comment section. Every time I go to their videos, I look at the comments. It's always so toxic. You can tell that their company now is just about people. They have a lot of bitterness. They have a lot of bitter people who just basically are angry at the world because they weren't able to make it in life. Okay? That's the only people left using Reallusion Iclone. People who could not make it in life. The people who were rejected by the industry, they couldn't make it in life, didn't have the talent. And so now they are against talent. They hate talented people. They hate anyone that has talent. They hate studios. They don't even like studios anymore because no studio is adopting their tool. That's why. Okay. Absolutely no legitimate studio is adopting Reallusion iClone. And so now they're in the comments. They hate studios. They're hating on studios. They hate people with talent. They hate artists. Okay. And I'm just telling you what they say in their own comment section. In their own comment section, they talk so much crap about artists. It's like, we don't want artists. Let's replace artists. This is what they say in the Reallusion iClone videos. They want to replace artists. Why would you say that? The only person who would say that is someone who is not artistic, someone who does not have talent. So they've just become so toxic ever since we came because of the Univah film engine. Reallusion has become so toxic. They were toxic before us, but my God, have they become even more toxic ever since us? Okay. So I think they're going through a really hard time. That company is really struggling with their identity. They're struggling to keep customers. They're struggling with their market share. They're struggling because they know they're losing. And they're spending so much money on marketing and these fake contests. Okay. They have these fake contests that they do, which I don't even know if they have real winners, but they have these fake contests. Basically, them that's a desperate attempt to pay people to use the tool. They want to pay you to use the tool because they can't get you to use the tool on your own. Okay, they're losing money on people who pirate software. They're losing money on people who just don't want to buy their tool. They use the crack if they're using it. Okay, so they're just not winning at all. And there's just no area where they're winning. Okay, the only thing they had going for them at some point was their character creator and the marketplace. But even that now, because they're so AI focused, they're going to lose that. You see? So, anyway, going now back to us and how we do things, I just wanted you guys to know the truth directly from me. As we've posted on our website, at no point in time did I ever say that I own the RTX technology. That is ridiculous and stupid. The person called Animagic who said that, that person must have the lowest IQ on the planet. I mean, that person must be dumber than dirt. Okay, and I'm saying that, and I hope it hurts his feelings because that was so incredibly stupid to just make something up and claim that I said that when I have never in my life made such a ridiculous statement. Okay, that person needs to be flogged. They need to be tied somewhere and flogged in public, the way we do it in Africa. Okay, that's how we treat people like that in my country. You get flogged for making statements like that. Okay, so be very careful telling lies about me. Be very, very careful. If you don't know anything about graphics programming, keep your mouth shut. Okay, just shut the fuck up. Don't be saying that I said things that I haven't said. You're a liar. Okay, you're a lying ass bitch, and I don't like that. So, uh, this is our software. This is our quality. We're better than iClone. We're better than a lot of companies. We're better than Unreal Engine in terms of quality and in terms of workflow. We're better than Maya in terms of ease of use, in terms of raw uh, viewport quality. We're the best real time software on the market. We've already been ranked number one. I told you this. We are the highest ranking. We're number one. We're the highest and best real time rendering software on the market. There is not a company that beats us in rendering in real time. We are so good that using our tool eliminates the need for any type of ray tracing or offline rendering or render farm or cloud rendering. We don't need any of that. If you're using iClone, by now you would have had to go buy some credits because you have to go render in CDance in order to make the content look halfway decent. You're going to be spending so much money. Notice how in this entire video, we haven't had to buy any credits. We haven't had to spend on anything. Look at the viewport, look at the quality, and look at the frames per second. Look at the frames per second. Look at the quality we're achieving, and look at the frames per second. Yeah, so we are a very different product, very different company. Okay. So to the idiots in iClone, you dumbass people from the iClone community that love lying against our company, obviously you're jealous because we're just so much better than you. Okay. There's no point in being modest at this point. You're just a jealous ass bitch. And honestly, I have no respect for you people. I can't wait for your company to go under, and it's only a matter of time. I've sent a cease and desist to your CEO, Charles Chen, and I've addressed the lies that you guys put on your forums because you went to your forum to cry about how you're so mad because you got your videos taken down. Well, deal with it. I told you for months, do not use AI to try to copy the things that we do in the Univah film engine. I told you that. I warned you, and you still did it. So sucks for you. If you continue, I will strike every single video you upload. Try me.